Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are reviewing the MLS All-Stars versus the Liga MX All-Stars. 2-1, 2-1. MLS in the 2022 MLS All-Star game. MLS wins 2-1, 2-1. They find a way. Early goal, penalty. They get scored on with a golazo, but they hold on. They bend but don't break, or they bend but broke once, but not more than that. But with that being said, long enough to where it's only once, but with that being said, goal in the 3rd minute. Palacios crosses the ball in. Carlos Vela goes up for the header, unmarked, puts it in the back of the net, past Camilo Vargas of Liga MX to score the first goal. Great header by Carlos Vela. Wonderful goal, and probably the most I'll ever celebrate a Carlos Vela goal. 1-0, 1-0 MLS. That's the way we go into halftime. MLS are very much bending but not breaking. They got the first goal, as I said they should, especially with the 11 they put out. But defensively, Liga MX have a lot more offensive chances. MLS is bending but not breaking. Andre Blake and Dane St. Clair both have a good first half in goal, and I'd say Dane St. Clair was a bit better, but we'll get there. But MLS holds on. We go to the second half, and they still hold on until the 74th minute. But the 74th minute, they are given a penalty. Carles Gil taken down in the box. Is it soft? Maybe, but it's still a penalty. Raul Ruidiaz comes up to take it. They hold it up on VAR. They give the penalty. Raul Ruidiaz to take. Ruidiaz versus Acevedo. And Ruidiaz slots it. Acevedo goes to the left. Ruidiaz goes to the right. Bangs it in. Past Acevedo. Wasn't even a chance. 74th minute penalty. 2-0, 2-0 MLS. But the 2-0 wasn't to stay, sadly enough. I mean, it's not Columbus. What do you think is going to happen? 85th minute, Kevin Alvarez with a golazo. A golazo for Liga MX to bring them back within one. Bangs it past Sean Johnson. Not really an easy one to save. It was a great goal from Kevin Alvarez. No problem. You can't really get mad at it. You can't hang your head. You can't get mad at it. It's football. It's life. Sometimes you're going to have those goals against you, but you would think that Sean Johnson was there to close it out. And I'm sure if it went to penalties, he probably would have proved that to be the case. It was the right way to do with goalkeepers in MLS, for Team MLS. Blake, St. Clair, Sean Johnson. I think it was the right way to go, but we'll talk about that. Full-time score, 2-1, 2-1 MLS. They still hold on for another 10 minutes, pretty much. They don't allow a second goal. They win in 90. No penalty shootout needed. MLS beats Liga MX for 2 straight years in the All-Star game. And this year, they sweep them with the skills comp and the All-Star game proper. 7 shots to 20 on the stats. 2 shots on goal to 7. 48% possession to 52% possession. 494 passes to 509 passes, 84% pass accuracy to 86% pass accuracy, 13 fouls to 16, 2 offside to 3, 0 yellows to 0, 0 red cards to 0, and 1 corner to 7. See, this game definitely, the way it was played, it should have went the way of Liga MX. They were the better team. I wouldn't say by far, but they were putting on better offensive chances. And defensively, they were still pretty strong, too. But offensively, they were putting on a lot of better challenges compared to what the MLS team was. MLS was defending with their life. They were defending with their life. They were holding on, pushing on, and just going exactly the way they needed to. They bent, but they didn't break, except for the golazo. But can you really say they broke? Or could you just say they allowed a great goal? I don't think they legitimately broke. Yes, they allowed a goal, MLS. But I don't think it's like they allowed a really crappy, scrappy goal that they shouldn't have allowed. It was a golazo. He had some space. He took the shot, Alvarez, and it was in. A goalkeeper can't even stop that. I'm not going to sit here and say they broke. MLS, when it really mattered, the chances that were the most dangerous, the most scrappy, probably the most embarrassing too, were bend but don't break defensive saves. Kamal Miller looked amazing in this match. Same as Walker Zimmerman. Aaron Long didn't look so bad. I still think he's a great center back. I don't know why people clench when they see him play. I would have gladly had him in Toronto if they could have traded for him. Well, until Lucas McNaughton basically turned into the Rookie of the Year, or at least the best rookie defender so far this season. Center back, I would say. Defender overall. I'd say he's Toronto's Rookie of the Year right now. But with that being said, Aaron Long even played well. The defense definitely got stretched, but they didn't break. They were bent, but they didn't break. Circa 2011 Patriots defense type of thing. Like, it was so bad. Like, they were being bent heavily, but they did not break. And good enough the way they played. It was a very good situation the way MLS played. I was happy with their performance. They scored 2 goals. They got a attacking goal and a penalty. They got enough out of their chances as to where they converted them. The 2 chances that were the best, the Vela chance and the penalty, they converted them. They didn't bite themselves in the ass. They played a very pragmatic style under Adrian Heath, which is sort of what you expect, frankly, from Adrian Heath. And it was better than what Diego Coca put out. I think the Liga MX players, even after losing last year, didn't legitimately take this that seriously. People were like, oh, Liga MX is going to take this so seriously after last year. They're going to be the better team. They're going to be way better. They're going to have 2 or 3 goals. It's going to be a high-scoring shootout. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Liga MX looked like they were out there for a training exercise. Like, seriously. Like, and that's probably the reason MLS won. MLS took this way serious, way more serious than Liga MX. The way they were is they played like it was a training exercise, like it was a friendly. Which, I mean, technically the All-Star game is, but it's not like it decides home field in the League's Cup final or the CONCACAF Champions League final. Now that I said it, they'll probably do it, MLS, but League's Cup probably if they don't take it out of Vegas. But if they do take it out of Vegas, I wouldn't be shocked. Be like, whoever wins their league's team, if it ends up being MLS versus Liga MX, has home field advantage in the final. Something like that. Just wait. MLS will probably do that with this All-Star game. This one counts, remember? That sort of propaganda. But with that being said, MLS took this way more seriously. And that's why they won. They played well, don't get me wrong, but they took it way more serious than Liga MX did. Liga MX took their time, tried to be comfortable, enjoying the game, but not being serious. And if they were serious, this would at least have been a draw. Of course, a lot of good goalkeeping happened and a lot of savior defending. I wouldn't say good defending, but savior defending happened. And I think that's what turned this game on its head. The fact that Liga MX tried less, there was savior defending, and MLS cared more. I think that's the one thing that mattered. With that being said, MLS's performance wasn't the best, but they got it done, and that's all that matters to me in this match. And to MLS fans. To Liga MX fans, they're probably not happy about it. I'm not saying their league got embarrassed, but it definitely didn't have a good look when it came to the play on the night. The lackadaisical play. Man of the match for me, Dane St. Clair. Why? Because, honestly, out of the 3 goalkeepers, they start out with Andre Blake, who started very strong and ended with Sean Johnson, who did allow a goal, but probably would have won the shootout had there been a shootout. But, honestly, Dane St. Clair was the best of all 3 of them. And I'm more likely to give this to a defensive player because of the miracles that defense performed when they got pushed to the limit. But Dane St. Clair deserves it the most. And MLS agrees because he had the All-Star MVP trophy, Dane St. Clair. He was the best goalkeeper in the game. The hometown goalkeeper, Dane St. Clair, plays for Minnesota. He's not from there. He's from Toronto. But the thing about it is, to me, is Dane St. Clair had the least expectations on him in this match. And he performed well. You knew Andre Blake was going to be great. You thought Sean Johnson would be better. Like, in the middle, you have Dane St. Clair. Hope he makes a good performance and hope he keeps it close to where at least go to a shootout. And he did way better than they even expected him to do. Or way better than even I expected him to do. Dane St. Clair was awesome tonight. He was awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Definitely man of the match. MLS agrees, and I say so as well. Dane St. Clair is man of the match for this All-Star game. And that's what I got to say. So if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once you subscribe, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in play. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Saturday for Toronto versus Portland, live in RSR, live in review. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. Vamos MLS. Let's go.